this job sucks. Saw the big pile that I got dropped off in my yard, in my driveway. Now it's the fun part. So what we've got going on is I'm just trying to raise this ground, and I got a muff where I can hopefully, I got enough where I can hopefully turn this into a more sustainable chipping green, putting area, chipping really. But behind the playset out there, it's so wet that when I'm throwing the sand down, it's just like turning into like a cake. I mean, it's like, it's gonna turn into concrete. So I think right now is operation make this mound here turn into a mound out there. Then I can start spreading it around, and as it does dry up, which it should, I don't think we should have rain for the next 5-6 days. Hopefully we have some sun. It'll dry it up enough where I can pack in and raise that ground with this sand behind the playset. Because right now it's like, I mean, it's disgusting. It stinks, stagnant water. So that's where I'm at, busting my butt and back. Gotta get to it. Now that I'm out here, I can show you. And of course, I scarcified out here. Try to get rid of a lot of the leftover St. Augustine and some of the Dallas grass, tear it up. Sprayed it with Roundup. You can see it starting to die off. But of course, the day after I scarcify, we get just a complete Texas out of nowhere BS storm that dropped 3.5 inches of rain. And look at that, it's disgusting. It smells so bad. But I guess back there is lower, because like from here, that little strip to about the other side of the ladder is muddy. Over here is wet, and that had like a little bit of water in it, but I've already kind of filled that in, and that seemed to have worked. Of course, I'm gonna roll it, spread it out better, but all of this is gonna have a nice fresh layer of top dressing on it. And then some really nice Bermuda Arden 15 seed that should come in, hopefully like a fairway, which would be really nice, even though that stuff looks really good. Not that Dallas grass everywhere. I'm gonna have to take care of that with Roundup. You can see those are all Roundup spots. I know I've been showing y'all that, but they're starting to die off finally, all those spots. And I'm sure that here, there's gonna be like a big patch, because I hit all of that with Roundup. But right now, it's make small pile out of big pile and turn big pile into small pile, turn small pile into big pile. There you go, boom. Let's do it. So I got smart and I started using the equipment I own instead of dragging this deal out there over and over and over again. Now I just sit on the mower and drag it. And we put in some work today. I can't tell you how many buckets I did, but I burned an entire tank of gas. And look, big pile turned into little piles, which I ran over with the John Deere with the mower deck low, helped to spread it around. We got the low spots filled in. We got everything covered with a nice amount of sand, and now I'm going to go in with a shovel and fill in little areas that I can't get to by pushing. And then it's going to be prepping for seed. So I am pumped about that. It looks really good. I did not think it was going to be that easy. Sorry about the mower noise, but it's all the way around it. I've got it graded pretty well. Hopefully the rain will stay off of it. We got a whole bunch of sand back here, probably 3 inches. So I'm going to need to treat that with some fertilizers and some supplements to actually get that seed to grow. But that's next step. Right now, I just got a little bit more sand left, and I will pop y'all back in here to see the final product. I got to drag it with I'm gonna make a homemade drag, and then I'll put some human char down, some fertilizer, the seed, roll it, water it, and wait. So stay tuned. So I just drug it, got it pretty much how I want it, and now I'm gonna add first some human char, then just some fertilizer, and then I'm gonna come back on top and I'm going to throw down some seed, and then I will use my roll just to kind of press that seed just a little bit into the surface, and I'm gonna hit it with some water. So I'm gonna set y'all up on a time lapse, and you can see me throwing some stuff. I'm gonna bring you in close. Oh, you can see, oh yeah, all of the little green, yellow, the Bermuda seeds, and they're just nice, pushed into the ground. Black is the human char. All the rest is fertilizer, which will break down when it gets wet. The human char is gonna break down when it gets wet too. It almost forms like a black kind of haze. Got the sprinkler running. I'm gonna have to keep this damp, but it's gonna be hard because it's sand. I mean, you can see almost like the salt and pepper kind of color I got going on this thing. I'm just hoping it grows. I did everything I was supposed to do, I think. Then again, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I've got seed all around here. Hopefully it just takes over this old Bermuda and this St. Augustine. Is this getting wet? Oh yeah. Let's see if we're getting wet over here. I need to get another sprinkler and maybe a second hose coming over here. Did not have the time or the energy to put in freaking irrigation. I do have septic sprinklers, and I'm gonna try to point those this way, which should give a nice little fertilizer boost. But yeah, let's take a mental note of what this looks like. Hopefully in about 7 to 10 days, we'll have a green little haze coming up, which means the seed has germinated. If not, I don't know what. My wife's just gonna be like, go get some sod and throw some sod down, which I'm not doing. I gotta make this work. But I think that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you haven't, subscribe, like the video. It helps me out a lot. If not helping my channel, it just makes me feel better, which is, I guess, kind of cool if you care about that thing. But it's coming along. Thanks for watching. What's up, guys? Out here on the new seeding area, just dragging a broom, trying to make sure that seed gets a little bit covered up. Just back and forth. I've got water on it. Everything, especially the fertilizer, looks like, ow, just whacked my head. Fertilizer looks like it's gotten down into the soil. The human char looks like it's gotten down into the soil. So right now, I'm less concerned about levelness. I'm more concerned about seed germination. I need to make sure that these seeds get underneath some sand and stay wet. That is my only concern right now. Getting these seeds to germinate. I think this broom is going to do a good job of getting them underneath that soil. So you can kind of see where I've gone, little tracks. Just slightly covering it up. Doing my little pool here. I like it. I'm almost done, so hopefully in about 6 days now, maybe 7, we see some new Bermuda germination of seed, which is exciting. Hopefully we'll be excited at least. If not, we're just going to keep throwing seed down until it takes. And keep doing, you know, like, keep doing supplements and turning this sand, which I hope it should grow in this. But we can keep amending this sand to make sure that that seed germinates and grows. But once it pops through, man, we should be golden. So thanks for watching.